Good morning and welcome to KC Mavs Hockey. Today's game between the KC Mavs and the St. Peter's Spirit, coming to you from the St. Peter's Recplex in St. Peter's, Missouri. Welcome all of you joining this morning. Hopefully you're getting a good signal, although from what I can see, it looks like it's probably pretty choppy. We'll do our best given the subpar conditions here at the Recplex. Teams have finished warm-ups. We're getting ready for the opening face-off. The Mavs are the home team today. They're wearing their white sweaters with the black shoulders, the orange and black trim. St. Peter's, the visiting team, with their blue sweaters and gold trim. Ewan will take the opening face-off, and we're underway. Michael plays it ahead. Ewan picks up the puck, sends it in deep into the zone. It's taken there by number 50 behind his own net. Skates it out, now circles it back. Long pass up, but Pierce stepped in front of that, but couldn't control it. The puck off the stick, and then Preston will send it in to the zone, and this will be an icing. Face-off will come back into the Mavs zone. Just 22 seconds into the game. Cam Moore in net for the Mavs today. Face-off will come to his left. Off the face-off is handled there. Number 44 with a shot that's deflected wide. Puck caroms up the far side board. Number 11 in for St. Peter's. Waves it back to the point. With a shot that's deflected wide of the goal to the near side. He's going to zip ahead, take the hit, out into the zone. Here's a blast that's played off the blocker. Into the corner, number 11 played it ahead. Preston steps in for the Mavs. Now it's chipped ahead by Preston, held into the zone. Played toward the net. And then Preston will clear it out of the zone. And number 44 will chase it back as the puck rolls in toward the net. Number 44 with the puck. He's checked behind the net by Kyler. Bowen there on the forecheck. Number 44 for St. Peter's. Down in the corner, Ethan battling. He gets knocked down. Puck comes out in front, still in the zone. Hard to see down in that far side corner. Here's a chance for Tracy. He's on a shot that was wide. Puck caroms up the boards. Kyler in there. Got a couple of Spirit players in battling him. Now Trevor steps in. The puck ends up behind the net and then played into the corner. Back behind the net it goes. And number 74 for the Spirit lost the puck. Now we have a puck fell out of the net or something. So we'll have a whistle. A little confusing. We had two pucks on the ice momentarily, so we'll have a stoppage of play. And a face-off will come inside the St. Peter's zone. Mavs are running a player short as Will is not here this weekend. The Mavs running with 11 skaters, so each of these kids are going to see a lot of ice time today. Even on the face-off, tried to play it back. The puck ends up in the corner. St. Peter comes away with it. Here's a pass, but Michael stepped in front of that. Now the puck comes out to center. Tracy has it for the Mavs. Plays it across to Trevor, who's playing back on defense for now. Played ahead to Ewan for Michael. Here's Ewan with a chance. A shot in on net, and that's gloved and held on. The Mavs with their first scoring chance of the game. Face-off into the zone to the left of the Spirit goal. The puck comes right out to the front of the goal. Off the face-off. Here's a chance. Puck rolls in on net, but the goalie will smother it. And again, we apologize. We're not getting much of a feed video-wise. Hopefully the audio is coming through okay. Puck in the corner. Again, hard to see down in that corner. Here's a chance for Ewan. Now the puck right out in front of the net and swept away before the Mavs could get to it. Here's a blast from the point that's sent wide by Preston. Pierce steps in to keep it in the zone. Michael helping out. Now the Spirit come away with it. There's a pass ahead over to number 28. He's checked, tried to throw it in front. That was blocked. Taken over by JT. Long pass, tried to get to Michael, but St. Peter stepped in front of that to intercept and keep it in the zone. Puck up in the air, comes down near the top of the circle. Preston comes away with it, had it knocked off his stick and sent into the corner. Pierce will send it back behind the net up on the far side board. Ewan able to get it out of the zone and sent back in offside, where the Mavs will be able to bring it out. This is Preston with the puck. He'll backhand it into the zone. It's gloved down and then handled by St. Peter's. This is number 74. Knocked off his stick. Ethan poked it back out of the zone. Number 26 has it. His pass was blocked by Ewan. Ewan trying to gain control, but gets tied up before he can get possession. Puck deep in the Spirit zone. Played out to the point, now out of the zone on a nice pass up to one of their players. He tried to backhand it, had trouble controlling it. That is number 11. Tracy, the other 11, takes the puck away, gives it over to Bo. Bo's pass was deflected back into the corner. Tracy will gather it up there behind the net. Had trouble controlling it, now gets possession. Has it poked off his stick by number 11 and then backhanded behind the net. Taken there by a Spirit player, sent it right out in front. But denied there by the Mavs. That was Pierce who got his stick on it. Now here's a pass across for Ethan. Ethan will take it off the board. Trying to get it around the defender, had it poked off his stick. Back the other way, a long shot from outside the blue line is gloved by Cam. And he'll hold on and draw the whistle. .8:01 to play, opening period, still no score. Face off to the left of the Mavs goal. For those of you who can listen only, the Mavs going from our right to our left, defending the goal to our right. The face off, Kyler sends it out of the zone. There's no icing as it hit a Spirit player. Back behind the net. Bo in there battling for the Mavs. Trying to get it out in front. Ethan steps in front of it, off the boards. Now we had a collision out front as St. Peter's will just send it to the length of the ice, and they'll be whistled for icing. Face off back in the St. Peter zone. Take the face off for the Mavs. Puck comes back to the point. Tracy with it. Hands around the defender, now plays it down low for JT. JT tried to center it out in front, and it deflected off the stick. And now St. Peter's will carry it out of the zone. Here's a pass across, and deflected off the stick and down the ice behind the net. Tracy gets there first. It's checked by number 61, plays it up the boards to Nate. Nate gets a nice pass over to Ewan. Here's Ewan carrying out of the zone. He's got JT down the left-hand side, tries to split the defense, and has it taken away by number 74. Number 74, he gets taken into the boards by Tracy. Tracy gathers the puck up the center, picked up there by Nate. He had it knocked off his stick. And St. Peter's will just send it in the zone where Trevor will circle it back in front of the zone net. Trevor's pass was off a stick and dangerously right out in front of the net, but the Mavs able to get out of the zone as Ewan's able to poke it ahead. St. Peter's will pick it up there, just inside their own zone. This is number 50 with it. Pass across to number 11. Trying to get behind the net, still with the puck. Circles out in front. Number 11 with a shot, save, rebound, another save by Cam. That was number 28 on the rebound. Now the Mavs able to gain possession, but not out of the zone. Held in by number 50 as he pinches in down low. Preston battling in. Preston plays it ahead to Bo. Bo able to chip it out of the zone. St. Peter's will pick it up there. This is number 74 with the puck. Banks it off the boards, gets it up to number 28. Moves into the zone, plays it down into the corner. Just poked off the puck by Tracy. He's played ahead to Bo, but he can't control it. Sending toward the net. Deflection right out in front of the net, but Cam got his stick on it. Number 28 was standing all alone in front of the net. Cam made a nice play to prevent the deflection. Bo not able to chip it ahead. It comes in on Cam. He paddles it to the corner. Number 28. There's a shot by 11 that was sent into the corner. Ethan will pick up the puck for the Mavs. Ethan able to get it out of the zone. Try to get it to Kyler. It's onto the stick of Bo. Bo plays it ahead, gets it to Kyler. Kyler gets checked. Puck ends up behind the net. There's a pass ahead to number 83. Take a shot from the red line that's steered aside by Cam. Puck ends up near the point. Battle for it. Bo knocks down one of the St. Peter's players. Another 67 comes in, picks it up. He skates out right in front, tried to stuff it in. That was denied. Puck out in front. Comes back to the high point. Here's a shot that's blocked by Kyler. Kyler couldn't pick it up fast enough. Now Loose puck, we got to race for it down into the corner. We'll have a whistle for icing. And the faceoff will come back in the Mavs zone. 5:03 remaining opening period. Faceoff controlled by St. Peter's. Bounced off the boards. Number 67 behind the net, threw it right out in front, but it bounced off the stick. And now here's a chance for Nate as the puck bounced over the defenseman's stick. Nate into the zone, plays it to the center, tried to get it to JT. But number 81 was there for, or 87 was there for St. Peter's. He'll circle it back in his own zone and then skate it out to center. Gets a pass up ahead. That was deflected and then steered out in his zone by the Mavs. Nate takes a hit right at center. Now here's JT battling. He gets knocked down by number 26. 67 picks up the puck. He takes a shot. Tough angle shot that Bantam's able to handle off the chest. Here's number 50. He sends a shot that was deflected off the glass. Puck comes up the near side boards. Played behind the net. Pierce couldn't get it. Preston plays it up the boards. Tried to get it to Michael. Number 50 there, but Michael able to play it ahead and then poked out of the zone by Nate. Off the boards it goes. Pass too far. Picked up there by number 28 in the zone. Here's number 51 with the puck. 51 circling behind the net. Threw it off the side of the net. Michael comes away with it quickly out of the zone, gets it ahead to Ewan. Here's Ewan with Ethan trailing. Ewan into the zone with a shot. That was steered wide by the goalie. Ethan tried to throw it out in front. Puck ends up in front of the net. Here's a chance for Tracy, but he couldn't get there in time. Tracy able to get it now and send it back behind the net. Ewan battling for it. Ethan in there for the Mavs. Puck comes near the side of the net and taken there by number 50. He reverses it back to the near side. Check by Ethan, now throws it right out in front of the net. Ewan almost had the puck there, and then it's played out of the zone by St. Peter's, and Trevor will pick up the puck near his own blue line, plays it across for Tracy.
Skate it!
Here's Tracy ahead, he'll skate it into the zone. Now sends it in behind the net. Puck comes to the near side, number 74. He's knocked off the puck by Bo. Bo tried to play it ahead. Corner, and then it's stripped out of the zone. Race for the puck. Tracy's going to get there first. Tracy will play it off the board. It was taken there by number 93. He tried to center it. That hit Ethan's skate. Ewan picks up the puck, trying to clear it. It's held in. He's sent to the far side corner. Puck caroms up the boards. Picked up there by Bo. Bo looking for a pass. Gets it to Ethan. And now we've got a whistle. And it looks like we're going to have a penalty coming up. We're going to have a penalty coming up to St. Peter's. It's going to be number 11 for interference. I'm not sure why they blew the whistle since the Mavs have the puck. Yeah, Coach Larry's asking for an explanation. They blow the whistle. The Mavs will go on the power play with 2:39 remaining in the first period. And for the first time, the KC Mavs go on the Fireball power play. All KC Mavs power plays brought to you by Fireball, the preferred cinnamon schnapps for all KC Mavs hockey parents. Still getting an explanation. Now we're ready to play. Puck controlled by St. Peter's. Number 81 tried to get it past Tracy, but he's able to hold his ground there. And here's a hit by Ewan, and then they have a whistle for icing. See how we're going to get a penalty here? No. Not sure if we're going to get a penalty. We are. Ewan's going to go for boarding. So that'll nullify the Mavs power play. Just 12 seconds in, the penalty comes to 2:27 to play. So we'll play 4-on-4 for the next minute 18. Sent in behind the net, number 28 giving chase there. Trevor's going to get there first. Trevor tried to play it ahead. 28 got a stick on it. Kyler sends the puck behind the net and up the near side board. Tracy in there, he takes a hit. Held in the point by number 74. Trevor backhands it up. Tracy gets a stick on it. Now Tyler grabs the puck. Tried to play it across from Michael, but the pass is way behind him. Michael circles back to get the loose puck. Puck still at center. Trevor skates around one defender, then sends it in deep into the zone. Tyler, number 41, I believe. I don't see the numbers very well. They don't have the numbers on their arms, so it's really hard to see some of the St. Peter's numbers. Puck still in the zone. Squirts right out in front of the net. Picked up there by number 81 for St. Peter's. Michael steps in front of that pass and then sends it back into the zone, and is promptly cleared again. Mavs making a change, avoiding the too many men penalty. Here's Kyler with the puck. He gets stood up at center, but able to send it into the zone, where it's taken there by number 42. Pass ahead. This is number 83 getting around Tracy. Tracy grabs the loose puck. The penalty to St. Peter's is over. A very, very short power play for St. Peter's. Here's number 46. A shot deflected behind the net. Centering attempt. Pierce denied that. Puck comes back on the stick of number 93. Penalties are over. We're in the final minute of play. Team's back to full strength. Now back to the point. Ewan couldn't get out of the zone. Now it's poked ahead by JT to Ewan. Here's Ewan down the left-hand side with a chance. He gets knocked down. Threw the puck to the side of the net. JT pokes at it as the puck was just sitting there. Now a backhand attempt. The puck's still out in front of the net. Now it's swept to the side. Held in by Pierce. He throws it to the net right along the ice. That's deflected into the corner by the goaltender. 25 to play in the period. Number 50 with the puck for St. Peter's behind the goal. Number 50 had it taken away. Here's a chance for JT, but he couldn't control it. Puck ends up to the side of the net. Players battling for it. Comes out to the high point, held in by Pierce. He throws it toward the net. A bouncing puck is steered to the corner by the goalie. Swept out of the zone. And still in the zone, but the penalty period will come to an end. And at the end of one period, it's the KC Mavs 0 and the St. Peter's Spirit 0. We'll take a short break, and we'll be back for the second period. And when I say short break, I mean short break. They don't take much time between the first and second periods in these games, just enough time for the goalies to skate from one end of the ice to the other. Mavs will now defend the goal to our left for this second period. Off the face-off, number 44 controls it. He plays it ahead. It's taken there by Tracy. Tracy chips ahead. Ethan plays it up to center. Ethan digging at it. Number 28 there. Kyler in there for the Mavs. Ethan comes away. They tried to play it in the zone. Ethan comes away with it. Here's a chance for Ethan. Gets it over to Bo. Here's a chance for Bo. And he put the shot right on. Rebound came right in front. Ethan took a whack at it before he got knocked down, and the goalie covers it up. But a great chance for the Mavs as Ethan put a beautiful pass onto the stick of Bo. But the goalie comes up and makes the big save. Kyler in to take the face off for the Mavs. Tied up in the circle, Bo came in there, the puck squirts to the corner. Number 26 plays it ahead and comes back to the point. Here's Trevor with a shot on net and deflected right in on goal, and the goalie made the save. He went down to the butterfly and made a nice save. Now the puck ends up behind the net. Ethan chips at it. Ethan gets pushed down from behind. Now Kyler circling around his own zone, throws it right on net. Puck popped up right in the air off the goalie's stick. Ethan plays it behind the net. Number 93 for the Mavs. This glove down by Ethan. Ethan with a backhand right out in front, but a save by the goalie. Ethan had a great scoring chance, but the goalie was equal to the task. Now here's number 46 down the right-hand side for the Mavs. He gets bumped down. The puck ends up behind the net. Played up the boards. Number 74 will keep it into the point. Here's a shot. That's deflected, and it's going to roll in on Cam, who will smother it with the glove. A couple great scoring chances for the Mavs early here in the second period. Bo with a great chance. Ethan with a great chance. But so far, still no scoring in this game. Off tied up in the circle, now it's played to the corner. Battle for the puck in the corner. Squirts around behind the net, number 11. For St. Peter's plays it up. That's Michael chipping it back behind the net. Pierce will play it up the boards, where Nate will take it for the Mavs. Try to get it ahead to Ewan. Ewan had the puck momentarily, then lost it. The puck comes back onto Nate's stick. Nate trying to skate through traffic, gets it ahead to Ewan. Here's a chance. Ewan tried to throw it toward the net, but it was deflected into the corner. Puck bounces over a stick, and now here comes St. Peter's on a 3-on-1. Preston back for the Mavs, and Preston with a very active stick doing a nice job of poking the puck away. They're still in the zone, though. This is number 11 with it. Here's number 11 with a shot, and he scores. The Mavs did a great job on the initial rush, but an offensive or defensive zone turnover leads to the first goal of the game, and St. Peter's has the 1-0 lead with 10:09 to play in the first period. Face-off, the puck is at the blue line, now swept ahead by Preston into the zone. They'll whistle this for icing and bring the face-off back into the Mavs zone. Tied up in the circle, the Mavs come away with this is Bo. Bo skating up the right-hand side, will send it in deep. Puck carries behind the net, Bo's going to get there first. Bo looking for a centering pass, he's got JT right out in front. The puck comes out in front, he score! JT knocked it in. The puck was right out in front of the net. It was Bo who did a great job of chasing it down, threw it right out in front of the net, and JT knocks in the loose puck. And the Mavs have tied it with 9:46 to play. The Mavs answering the St. Peter's goal in less than a minute, and we're tied at 1. Ethan stepped in on the face-off, had it knocked away. Now the puck sent into the St. Peter's zone. 74 circles it there. 74 being checked by Bo. Puck held in by JT as he sends it back into the corner. This is 93 with the puck. He'll send it up the far side board. Number 78, 87 there. Ethan battling him. Puck held into the point. Tracy with it. Tracy tried to play it ahead. Gets it to Ethan. Here's a chance for Ethan. He throws it right to the net. And that's going to be scooped up by the goalie. And we'll have a face-off coming inside the zone. Back to Trevor's. Puck ends up in the corner. Skated behind the net. Held in by Trevor. Here's Trevor from the top of the circle. A shot and a pad save. Puck caroms out to the face-off circle to the far side. It's still in the zone. Michael will sweep it back in. He'll throw it right in on net. Left there for number 28. He lost control of the puck and able to clear it but not out. Now the puck is out of the zone. This is number 61 with it for St. Peter's, getting around Trevor. Here's number 61 with a shot. Saved by Cam. The puck ends up in the corner and played up the boards. Now it comes out of the zone. It's taken there by number 28. They'll circle it up. Nate in there for the Mavs. Puck sent in deep into the Mavs zone. So Tracy will have it. He reverses it back into the near side corner. Sends it up the boards. Trevor down there for the Mavs. It's been kind of hard to see down in this corner, so suffice it to say they're battling for it down in that corner. Now it comes out to the point. It's thrown in toward the net. Soccered away by Ewan. Puck still in the zone. Now the Mavs able to get it out of the zone. Several players whacking at it. Now Ewan comes away with it. Ewan will skate it into the zone onside. Here's the pass over to Tracy. Tracy looking for a shot. That's deflected up into the mesh. Faceoff will stay inside the zone to the right of the St. Peter's goal. 8:01 to play. Second period. Each team with a goal. Puck played to the side of the net off the face-off. Goes right up front of the net for St. Peter's there to pick it up. This is number 93 with it. Cross-ice passes off the stick. Puck caroms down deep into the corner. Number 83 is going to get there first. Tries to get around Preston, but the puck comes up to Ethan. Ethan had it knocked off his stick. Kyler tried to poke it ahead. That was kept in the zone. Ethan's clearing attempts held in. Thrown toward the net. Deflects behind the goal. Played ahead by Preston. Too far for JT. And the puck misses everybody and will go all the way down the ice. No icing. Kyler's going to get there first. Kyler looking for a centering pass to it right out in front, but that was denied. Now the puck comes back to the point. Pierce pinching in. Off his skate. Ethan trying to keep it in. Ethan's still whacking at it. Pierce is in for the Mavs. Now the puck still in the zone. Sent down into the corner and then played to the near side where number 11 for St. Peter's will pick up the puck. He plays it behind the net. Takes a hit by Tracy. This is number 50 with it. He fell down. Ethan will pick up the loose puck. Ethan looking for a pass. Tried to get it to Bo. Now Ethan plays it back to the point. This is Pierce with it. Pierce lost control momentarily. He just throws it toward the net and then swept out of the zone. Pass comes back to Kyler. Kyler waiting for his players to get on side. Did not wait long enough, so we'll have a whistle and a face-off outside the zone. St. Peter's controls the face-off. This is number 93 with it over to 28. Backhands it. Near the blue line, it's held in momentarily where number 28 will have it. Still in the zone though. Michael on the forward check. Michael sweeps it back into the corner. 74 for St. Peter. He takes the check by Nate. Battle for the puck behind the net. Now comes right out in front. Here's a chance for the Mavs. Puck out front. Here's a chance. A save. Now the puck comes back to the point. And Tracy not able to keep it in. Tracy plays it over to Trevor. Trevor will send it in to the far side corner. Karam's up the boards. Number 83 battling for it. Michael checks him into the boards. 74 comes away. They had it knocked off the stick by Nate. And then it's sent out of the zone. Trevor with it. Trevor will just send it back in the zone. Now the puck comes right out in front. Here's Michael with a chance to the backhand. Right out in front. It went off the goalie's glove and just trickled wide of the goal. Play continues behind the net. Here's a pass that was off the heel of a stick. Number 61 picked up his own pass and skating down the ice down the right-hand side, trying to get around Tracy, throws it toward the front of the net, but Trevor there to deny that. Trevor will just swing it the length of the ice, and icing will be the call with the face-off coming back in the Mavs zone. 5:35 to play in the second period. Face-off is held into the point. Number 44 will spin it back behind the net. And the puck comes right on front. Here's a chance and a nice save by Cam. He got the pad down there to deny a point-blank shot by someone on the St. Peter's team. And now here's another chance. Puck comes right out in front. He's poked away. Kyler will pick up the loose puck. Kyler skating it out of the zone. Skates through one defender, trying to get around another. Gets taken down just inside the blue line. Puck comes in the corner. JT's going to get it for the Mavs. Had it poked off his stick. Kyler in there. Kyler plays it back to the point. Preston can keep it in, and we'll just send it back in. The Mavs will have to get back on side. It'll be a free clear for the Spirit. Puck at the Mavs blue line. Now send in deep. Puck comes to the near side. Up the boards. This is Preston with it. Preston with a burst of speed. Carries it into the zone. Preston with a shot that's sent wide. The puck caroms up off the boards and into the mesh above the glass. And because it was last touched by the Mavs, the faceoff will come outside the zone. Inside the zone is taken there by Michael. Had it knocked off his stick, but Michael's going to chase it down and spin it back behind the net. Here's Ewan trying to center it. That was denied by 74. Ewan takes a check. The puck's loose behind the net. Still loose. Michael comes away with it. Michael will play it back to the point. This is Tracy playing it across to Trevor. Here's Trevor with a shot sent wide. Puck caroms off the back of the net. 74 with it for St. Peter's. Reverses it to the near side. Skates it ahead, try to get number 11. It's off his stick. Trevor with a shot. That's right in. Paddle saved by the goalie. And he will take no chances and put the glove on it to get the whistle. 3:57 to play, second period. It's a 1-1 tie. Peter's trying to make a late change, and the referee says nope, send him back. So we'll go with the guys on the ice. This is number 50. He's bumped off the puck at center. Tracy plays ahead, but puts right on the stick of 93. We'll send it in deep. Puck comes to the near side corner. That's Tracy with the puck for the Mavs. We got a whistle as Tracy lost his stick. He got stuck in the boards.
He got stuck in the boards. He got down. Nobody.
Yeah, it looked like the door might have popped open or something. So we have a whistle and a face-off to the right of Cam in the Mavs zone. Off the face-off, loose puck picked up there by Bo. Bo being harassed there, but able to get it out of the zone. Now it's tied up on the near side boards, played into the zone behind the net. Cam will leave it behind the goal for Pierce, who plays it up the near side, tried to get it to Bo. Puck caroms up to center. It's picked up there by number 28. Cross-ice pass is taken by Ethan. Ethan avoids one defender. Gets it ahead to JT. Here's JT stick handling through it right out front for Bo. Bo center shot that went wide. Bo tried to center it, hit the side of the net. Number 87 with it, had it knocked off his stick. Pierce will send it into the zone. That hit Bo's stick. And it goes behind the net. Number 26 soccers it to himself. Here is Dolphin behind the net, but it's going to be held in by JT. JT trying to play it ahead. Clearing attempt. Held into the point. The puck's still in the zone. Now it does squirt out of the zone, and the Mavs will have to regroup as JT picks up the loose puck. Gets it ahead to Pierce. Here's that shot. That was deflected. The goalie never saw, but it hit him right in the chest. Preston comes away with it again. Tried to center, hit the side of the net. The puck still at the side of the net. Now we got a whistle. Yes, the referee must have lost sight of it. A great scoring chance for the Mavs on a deflection on a blast from Preston that the goalie never saw it. It hit him just below the shin guard, just above the St. Peter's logo on the chest of his sweater. Off the face off the puck, played behind the net. Number 44 will take it there. He's it for number 11. He clears it, but not out. Here's that chance. Preston had a shot. Partially fan down. The puck sitting right out in front of the net. Several players whacking at it. Puck sitting there just momentarily as nobody could get their stick on it. Now St. Peter's able to clear it. Pierce's pass was blocked. Another attempt. Puck squirts right out in front. This is number 61 with it. Had it swept off his stick, but right onto the stick of 28. 28 circling around, trying to get around Ewan, but Ewan able to poke the stick, puck off his stick. Held in by number 44. Here's 61 with a shot that's deflected off the glass. The puck caroms up to the point. Number 50 pinching in, throws it toward the net. Pierce blocked that. Onto the stick of Pierce. He lost the puck. Now Ewan will pick it up for the Mavs. Pass ahead to Nate. Here's Nate trying to get in, but number 44 is going to get there first to poke the puck to the corner. Nate battling with him. Michael comes away with the puck behind the net, threw it right out in front, but Ewan not able to get his stick on it. Ewan skates back to get it, throws it toward the net. Nate tried to knock it down out of midair. Tracy from the top of the circle threw it right out in front. Here's Michael with a chance. Michael backhanded out, and now it's going to be cleared out of the zone, and we'll have icing called against St. Peter's with 1:23 to play in the second period, and a face-off back in the St. Peter's zone. Tyler off the face on the pucks, played to the sideboard, now up the boards. Tyler with it, trying to play it ahead. Puck deflects into the corner. This is number 28 with it for St. Peter's. It's going to be held into the point by Tracy. Tracy will just send it in deep. The puck slides around behind the net. Bo back there. He gets bumped off the puck. Battle for it. Now number 11 with it. Trevor steps in. Here's Ethan with it. Ethan backhanded. Tried to throw it toward the net, but that was taken there by St. Peter's and feathered out of the zone. Tyler there plays it ahead and then is sent deep into the zone, around the boards and up the near side. Ethan's going to get there first for the Mavs. Ethan avoids a check, plays it behind the net. Now the puck comes up the near side board. That's Tracy pinching in. Plays it around behind the goal to the near side corner. Number 74 avoids the check, and the puck squirts off the stick right out in front. Here's Trevor with it. Trevor throwing it right to the side of the net. The goalie mishandled it momentarily. Now the puck comes to the side of the net. Ethan battling there. Bo comes away with it, plays it back to the point. Here's Trevor with a shot. Deflection right in on net and a pad save. Goalie in good position on that one. Bogus knocked down. Puck then sent out of the zone. And, boy, almost a turnover there. But Tracy able to recover and get it back and now get it out of the zone. Just a few seconds left in the period. Here's Bo playing it across to Ethan. Ethan will just send it in deep as the buzzer sounds. That'll end the second period. And through 2 periods here in St. Peter's, it's the KC Mavs 1, the St. Peter's Spirit 1. We'll take a short break and be back here for the third period. We do take a longer break between the second and third period, so we'll be back in about 60 seconds.
Can't help yourself.
All set to go here, third period. It's a 1-1 game. We had a scoreless first period, and then each team with a goal in the second period. St. Peter's scoring first, and then the Mavs scoring about 35 seconds later, and that's where we stand. Mavs control the puck off the face-off the plate ahead. Nate couldn't catch up with it. Clearing attempt is held in by Ewan. Now the puck comes out of the zone. It's sent back in offside by Trevor. Mavs scrambling to get out of the zone, and now they do, but that gives St. Peter's a chance for the clear. Played ahead to number 87. He gets stripped up. And we're going to have a penalty coming to the Mavs. It's going to be Ewan. This will be tripping. Penalty comes just 25 seconds into the third period. And the Mavs will go on the penalty kill. Second power play attempt for St. Peter's. Their first one was a short 12-second power play. And barring any other penalties, they'll be on the power play here for the next minute and a half. Number 11 will take it back to number 74. He'll skate back. And he loses the puck right out front. Here's a chance for Nate. Nate with a shot, but that was deflected off the stick. Nate with a chance to score! A loose puck, and Nate backhanded it in. I'm not sure what the goalie was thinking. He just let the puck sit there, and Nate backhanded it in, and the Mavs take a 2-1 lead. It's a short-handed goal by Nate with 12:25 to play in the third period. Well, it all started with a misplay. Nate went in, had the first shot, was deflected off a stick, but the puck just sitting right out in front, and Nate stepped in and backhanded it over the goalie's shoulder, and that gives the Mavs a 2-1 lead. Now here's another turnover. Here's a chance for JT. JT skating in, had it knocked off his stick. The puck squirts behind the goal. JT gets it back, throws it right out in front. Puck ends up behind the net. As, boy, just within a matter of seconds, 2 huge defensive zone turnovers by St. Peter's. One leading to a goal in the second, almost to the third goal of the game for the Mavs, but it remains 2-1. Puck right out in front. Here's number 11 trying to take a shot. That was deflected wide of the goal. Puck just sitting there. Preston will get it, try to play it ahead. That's held in by number 50. Number 50 will skate it in from the top of the circle, skated right down low, and a shot, and he scores. Number 50 just skated right in. Puts it past Cam to tie the game at 2-2. That's a power play goal with 11:39 to play in the third period. Is picked up there by number 44. Skating it down low. Had the puck square off his stick. Skyler picks it up. Here's Kyler with the burst of speed. Kyler gets knocked down, no call. Ethan with the puck. Ethan will play it across to Kyler. It was off his stick. Chip back out of the zone. Tracy there for the Mavs to send it back in. Back behind the net. Mavs are offside. Now they get back onside. Here's a pass across. It's off the stick. Ethan stepping in for the Mavs. Now we got a hit from behind. Yeah, we're going to have a penalty. This is going to be a penalty on the Mavs for a hit from behind. Yep, this is going to go against St. Peter's for a hit from behind. And with 10:58 to play in the third period, the Mavs go back on the Fireball power play. Second power play of the game for the Mavs. Well, I correct that. This is not going to be a power play. It looks like they're going to call offsetting penalties. So now Tyler's going to go to the box. So we're going to have we're going to skate 5-on-5, I believe, with the offsetting penalty. For a while there, they only had one player in the box for St. Peter's, but they are going to call offsetting penalties. Now the St. Peter's players come out of the box. I'm not sure what the call is now. Referee explaining something to Larry. Okay, now they do have a St. Peter's player in the box. So offsetting Miners with 10:58 to play. We'll skate 5-on-5. And back to play here. The puck is played into the zone. This is Ewan with it. Ewan from the top of the circle sends a shot this wide. The puck carries all the way up to the point. Trevor pinching in will keep it in. Held in there by Ewan. He'll send it back behind the net where number 50 for St. Peter's will gather it up there. Skates it right out in front of his goal. Had it knocked off his stick. Was taken there by number 87 ahead to the player. Had it taken away by Michael. Up the right-hand side, that was number 67. Michael threw it right to the middle of the ice with number 50 there for St. Peter's. Trying to stick handle around several players, still with the puck. Now Ewan will take it away in the zone. Here's Ewan to the backhand, threw it right out in front of the net. That hit the side of the goal. Michael tried to center it, but that was deflected behind the net, and the puck ends up to the far side corner. JT with it. Number 74 battling him. Number 74 comes away with it. Number 74, he's checked by Michael. Puck still behind the net, now 28 for St. Peter's. His pass was blocked there by Ewan. Trevor on a check. It's held in at the point by Tracy. Now the puck along the boards. Tracy backhands it back behind the net. Number 50 is going to get there first for St. Peter's. Number 50 trying to stick handle it out right in front of his own net. Still has the puck, now plays it ahead to number 87. 87 gets around Trevor in a race for the puck. Tracy's going to get there first with 67 with a nice job. Here's a chance. As the puck comes right out front. Cam made the save. The puck squirts back in on Cam off the rebound. He'll cover it up. And we'll have a whistle and a face-off to the right of the Mavs goal. By Preston, take the puck. He tried to get it ahead to Ethan. It was deflected off a spirit stick, and Ethan took a kick to it. Now it's played out of the zone. Tyler gets it ahead to Ethan. Ethan will just feather it in deep. But they're going to call icing. Looked like Ethan was right at the red line, but they call icing anyways. Play to the corner. Here circles it back. He's got two spirit on him. Now he gets a little bit of help from Kyler. Ethan digging at it. Ethan comes away with it. Here's Ethan with the puck. Ethan will skate out of the zone. Ethan skates into the middle of the ice. Ethan still with the puck, gets it over to Bo. Bo will skate it into the zone. Here's Bo with a shot that's going to be gloved. Off the glove. And then we get a whistle for some reason. Not sure why we got a whistle there, but We did. And the face-off will be to the left of the Spirit goal. Puck played behind the net. Kyler tried to get to it, had to take it away from him. Now here's a pass across, but Mavs not able to keep it in. Tracy with it center. This pass was deflected off the stick. Number 87 gets it for St. Peter's. The number 28. The 67 was in the zone offside. We'll have a face-off just outside the zone. This is game number 5 for both of these teams in Mo Hockey League play. The Mavs have a record of 1 win, 2 losses, and 1 tie. And St. Peter's has split the 4 games they've played, 2 wins, 2 losses. It's played behind the net. And out of the zone. Bouncing puck comes up to Bo. Here's Bo down the right-hand side. Bo throws it high over the net, off the glass. To the near side corner. Ethan will keep it in at the point. Puck caroms out toward the net, wide of the goal. Bo can puck over in the corner. Number 67 will backhand it, but it's held in by Tyler. Tyler plays it down low. Number 26 will get there first. Bo checking him. The puck comes up the near side, 67. Tyler goes hard into the boards. Ethan will keep it in. Here's a pass ahead to number 28. He's got Trevor Mack. Trevor doing a nice job here. Number 28 with it, trying to take it wide. Trevor runs him into the boards. Trevor battling for it. Ethan gets in there. Ethan takes an elbow to the head. Now Trevor in there with a hit, and now things are getting a little chippy. Ethan gets knocked down. Ethan tries to play the puck while he's on his knees. Puck comes back to the point. Number 50 plays it across. Oh, good job by Nate as he just came off the bench to deny that. Now it's played ahead by Tyler, but number 11 there for St. Peter plays it in the zone. Tyler plays it out of the zone as he gets. We gotta have something there. As number 67 had Tyler tied up along the boards for about 10 seconds, and we're gonna have a holding penalty against number 67. Are they gonna send Kyler as well? Oh, you gotta be kidding me. They're going to put Kyler in the box. He's getting there, getting manhandled along the boards.
Let's go, man!
So we'll have offsetting penalties. Those come with 6:54 to play. We'll skate 5-on-5. Offsetting penalties against Kyler and number 67 for St. Peter's. Played back. Blue line and sent into the zone. They hit the linesman. Number 11 gets the fortuitous bounce, a deflected shot, and Cam got the pad down to make the save there. Now the puck right down in front of us. That's JT battling. JT comes away with it. Gets it out of the zone, but it's taken there by number 93. He'll send it right back in. And Pierce will get the puck for the Mavs. Pierce tried to get ahead of Nate. It's held in by number 26. He skates it down low. Here's a shot right into the midsection of Cam, who will prevent the rebound, and a face-off will come to his right. Well, going back to the penalty, I'm not sure what Kyler did to draw a penalty there. He took a hit right in front of the bench, and now here's Ewan down the right-hand side with a burst of speed. Ewan right out in front of the net, and a shot and a save. Ewan gets his own rebound, chasing it down. Here's Ewan with the puck again, then has it taken away, and St. Peter's will get it out of the zone. Tracy back at his own blue line, had a poke off the stick. A race for it behind the net, number 28. But Tracy's going to get there first. Tracy overskates the puck in the zone, number 87. Down there for St. Peter's. Now the puck goes right up front. Ethan with it. Ethan gets it across the bow. Bow will skate it across the red line and then feather it in deep. Puck will carry him around behind the net. Ewan in there on the forecheck for the Mavs. Puck in the corner. Still in the corner. Still battling for it. Got several players down there. Again, hard to see down in that corner what's going on. Now the puck comes back to the point. It's played across to Trevor. Trevor throws it right in on net, and it's deflected wide. Rebound comes out to St. Peter's. This is number 83 who just sends it in deep. Now it's chipped ahead into the zone. Bill has it. Bill gets it to Ethan. Ethan will skate it in. Circles it back, waiting for his team to catch up with him. Now we'll skate it into the zone. Gets it over to Bo. Bo with a shot that was blocked. And the puck ends up on the St. Peter's bench.
Let's go, Mavs!
4:52 to play. Third period. It's a 2-2 tie. Face-off will come inside the zone. Loose puck right out in front. Several players battling for it. Here's a chance for JT. He didn't get much on it. The puck slid wide of the goal. St. Peter's comes away with it. Had it knocked off their stick. Puck still in the zone. Nate couldn't get a stick on it. And now St. Peter's will skate it out of the zone. Into the zone. This is number 61 with that shot. Stick save. Number 61 throws it right out in front. Puck still right out in front of the net. Still out in front of the net. Cam goes down. Now the puck squirts to the corner. Several players there, but nobody can really get a stick on it. Back to the point. Now it's thrown toward the net. The puck bounces wide of the goal. Sent up the boards and out of the zone. There's Michael on the forecheck. Michael battling number 74. Puck ends up into the corner. JT in there for the Mavs. Several players compete for it. Now it comes back to the point. There's Preston winding in a shot. That went wide. Puck caroms up the near side. Pierce pinching in to keep it in. Number 83 with the puck. He tries to hoist it out to number 50. Number 50 comes away with it. And here's number 50 down the right-hand side, but a nice back check by Pierce. Number 50 maintains possession, but in his own corner. Preston on him. Number 50 threw it right out front. Puck deflected right to the goal, and Cam will cover that one up. Number 67 was there, but really couldn't get much of a shot. Just deflected off his stick. So Cam was there to cover it up.
Let's go, Carter!
Goes back to the point. Number 44 will play it over. Here's the shot right in the net. Puck still out in front of the net. It was blocked by one of the Mavs players. Comes out of the zone. Number 26 will send it right back in. Bo had lost his stick, so he really didn't have a stick in a position to play the puck. Now it ends up behind the net. Tyler with it. Tyler's passes off the stick to Trevor and out of the zone. Here's a race for the puck. Number 44 is going to get there first. Trevor on the forecheck. Trevor knocks him off the puck. Ethan steps in but couldn't control it. The puck comes out of the zone where Tracy has it, waiting for his team to get back on side. It's touched offside in the zone. And we'll face off outside the St. Peter zone.
Let's go, Mavs!
So we'll face off the center. Mavs control the face off. Tracy will get in his own zone, plays it ahead. That's Ewan with it. Ewan trying to get around the defender. Puck ends up behind the net. Behind the goal. Now it squirts out. One of the Spirit lost their stick. Number 87 will play it to the corner. The lost lumber's been retrieved. Nate with the puck for the Mavs in the corner. Nate trying to play it up. The puck comes to the high point. It's held in by Trevor. Trevor will send it in deep. Nate with the puck in the corner. Threw it right out in front, but it was taken there by St. Peter's. And they'll get it out of the zone. Too far for their teammate. It's sent back in by Tracy, but he was behind the red line, so we'll have an icing and a face-off back in the Mavs zone. Face-off is controlled by St. Peter's. Back to the play. Banged off the board. That's number 83 setting it behind the net. Final 2 minutes to play in the game. The puck comes right out in front of the net. Number 83 spins it toward the net. That caromed off the backboard behind the goal. Battle for the puck behind the net. Goes right out in front, but swept away by the Mavs. Nate couldn't get a stick on it. Preston in there for the Mavs, pokes it away. It's held in at the point. And here's Nate doing a nice job of taking it away. Here's Nate. He's got Ewan. Nate will feather it out toward the net. Ewan giving chase. The puck comes off the board. Ewan behind the net, throw it right out front. Here's a chance for Nate, but he couldn't get a stick on it. Back the other way. Great play by Ewan to knock him off the stick, and the Mavs will send it the length of the ice, and they'll be whistled for an icing. Minute 18 to play, third period. Face off to the right of Cam in the Mavs zone.
Let's go, Mavs! Come on, Tyler! Come on, Mavs! Finish strong, let's go! Come on, Mavs!
Trevor second part of the face off, trying to clear it, but not out. Is sent back in to the corner. Tracy in there battling. Number 11, the 2-11s go after it. Kyler comes away with the puck for the Mavs, tried to get it to Bo. It's poked off his stick. Here's a pass across to JT. They grab it off the boards. And then send it into the zone where number 50 takes it. Number 50 spins it out of the zone, but JT will pick up the loose puck at center, then had it knocked off his stick. Tracy plays it ahead to Kyler. Kyler chips it in deep. 45 seconds to play in the game. There's a not out. Still in the zone. JT in there. He backhands it. Now it's picked up by St. Peter's. The puck's still in the zone right in front of the net. Now this is going to be sent the length of the ice, and this will be icing against St. Peter's. Exactly 30 seconds to play. Third period, and a face-off back in the St. Peter's zone.
Let's go! Let's go! Come on, Mavs! Do this! Come on, Mavs!
St. Peter's trying to get out of the zone. It's held in nicely. Now the puck does come out of the zone and then sent back in deep. Mavs clear the zone. They're back on side. It's held in there by Ewan. Ewan will toward the net. That Karam's off the boards. Ethan gets it. Ethan circles it back, looking for a pass. He gets checked in, tries to center it. Puck tied up along the boards. Ewan there with it. 10 seconds to play. Puck still in the zone. Here's the centering attempt. Puck right out in front. Still on front. He scored! The Mavs have scored! With 1 second to play in regulation. Not sure who got the goal, but the Mavs have scored. It might have been Ewan getting the goal. There was a big scrum in front of the net, but the Mavs get the goal with 1 second to play in the game. And now it's just a formality. The buzzer sounds. The Mavs have won it. They score with 1 second to play in the game. The final score, the KC Mavs 3, the St. Peter's Spirit 2. As the Mavs celebrate, we'll line up for the handshake. Just a reminder, we'll be back later this afternoon at 5 o'clock Central Time from the Afton Ice Arena for the game between the Mavs and the Afton Americans. Once again, from St. Peter's, the final score, the KC Mavs 3, the St. Peter's Spirit 2.